Kevin Durant is officially a Phoenix Sun. He got traded along with TJ Warren for Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, 4 first-round picks and a pick swap, 2023, 25, 27, and 29. And that's actually insane because this move kind of like shakes up the Western Conference when it was already wide open. This just makes it even more wide open, at least for the Phoenix Suns. If we're talking about their side of things, obviously when you get Kevin Durant, it doesn't really matter what you give up. It's something crazy. You knew they were going to have to give up Mikal Bridges for this deal, and it's sad to see him go, especially considering how good he has been for them. But it's Kevin Durant, so it doesn't matter. Jay Crowder already was going to be traded. Cam Johnson too, but they do have Torrey Craig as another forward, and then they have TJ Warren that they got back in the deal, which is honestly insane. I'm pretty sure that was like some kind of salary thing, but the fact that they were able to pull TJ Warren out of this deal as well and get another quality forward, so to the point where trading Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and Cam Johnson doesn't really hurt your small forward depth because you got Kevin Durant and TJ Warren back in the same deal, and you still have Torrey Craig that can play both forward spots. So this was an absolute really good A+ trade for the Suns, like purely because of, not just because they got Kevin Durant. It would have been an A regardless because they got Kevin Durant, but adding TJ Warren onto that and bolstering your depth gets you an A+ from me. As far as the Nets, getting 4 picks back, kind of bolstering their draft capital once again, is pretty good. I don't think the Suns are going to be that bad in like the upcoming years, like 2023 and like 2025, but 27 and 29 could be up in the air for them, so those could turn out to be good picks. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Getting Mikal Bridges back, even though I've heard things about them shopping him, so it doesn't seem like they're gonna start their rebuild with him, like not at the forefront, but like as the young guy, at least for right now. It doesn't seem like they're gonna start their rebuild with that. But getting Mikal Bridges back, even if you're gonna flip him, is like some pretty nice value, and Cam Johnson is the same. And Jay Crowder got flipped to the Bucks, which I'm going to talk about in like a big trade deadline video later. But Jay Crowder got flipped to the Bucks, so they're already getting their assets and flipping them to other teams and getting more assets back. So they definitely got some good value for Kevin Durant. 3 quality players actually, 2 quality young players, and Jay Crowder, who's a quality starter, along with 4 first-round picks, bolstering the draft capital back up, recovering a little bit from the Harden trade, I believe. That's definitely helping them out quite a bit. So there's not much to say about this trade except the Suns have officially put themselves back in contending realm. Because before this Kevin Durant trade, I was thinking like they should make a big move. They should try and get Kevin Durant, because as they were currently constructed, I really didn't see them making any big splashes in the West. I just thought there were a lot of teams that were either better than them or could realistically beat them. You know, I was betting on the Nuggets, the fully healthy Clippers. Like I had like quite a few teams to where this Suns team wasn't really like a big threat in the West for me. But adding Kevin Durant obviously makes you a contender. Having a starting lineup that could possibly consist of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, either Torrey Craig or TJ Warren, Kevin Durant, and then DeAndre Ayton. If DeAndre Ayton is your 4th best player and like your 4th option on the offense, then you're doing something right. And that's actually an insane starting lineup. You could argue that it's one of the best starting lineups in the NBA. So they're definitely going to be a contender. It's going to be interesting to see when Kevin Durant comes back for injury, like how everything fits together. I'm sure everything is going to fit fine because Devin Booker has shown that he can play off the ball really well. Chris Paul has shown that he can play without the ball, especially, he's shown that in Houston with Harden and past that with Booker. Kevin Durant has shown that he can play off the ball, so I'm sure once they kind of get their offensive system right, once they start, getting their minutes staggered right, then they can kind of start to figure that out, and I'm sure it's going to work out fine. It's going to work out great, and they're definitely going to be one of the top teams in the West. I don't know what the Nets' next move is. I don't know what their direction is. I'm assuming their direction is blow it up, but like, you still have like a Ben Simmons on the roster and things of that nature, and you still have like Spencer Dinwiddie who doesn't really fit that. But I'm assuming they're gonna start their real rebuild in the offseason. So I'll be there for that, and I'm kind of excited to see what they do because they kind of screwed themselves over these last few years. So I kind of want to see how they recover. They've done it once before, so I'm pretty sure they might be able to do it again. But that's all I got for you guys. What do you think about this Kevin Durant trade? Leave it in the comments down below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, all of that good stuff. And I'm out. Peace.